What's good, family? It's your man BMT in the building, and today we got another reaction video. Check this clip out.
Hold on, wait. I want to ask about that. What's your thoughts about that movement?
About what? There's a move. I don't know.
So
what
the passport bros.
Oh, you don't know what's going on?
Passport bros?
Yeah, these are American men
come on, Tim.
who have decided that they are no longer want to pursue American women. So what they're doing is they're getting passports. Some of these guys never have passports. Getting passports. They are traveling to Thailand, Colombia, Brazil, some of these other countries, and they're going out there looking for wives. Okay. So that's the movement.
In an attempt to find women who are more submissive.
Yeah.
They're lazy.
Oh, bruh, in lane.
Now, as you can see, these two guys are not familiar with the passport bros ideology or a movement, if you want to call it that. All right, so these guys are explaining to them what exactly is the passport bros on their own definition. Now, I do disagree. That's only half of what a lot of guys are traveling for, and it is a big half because guys are traveling the world in search for more traditional relationships, all right, to build their legacies. But it's also a sector that always gets forgotten about in the passport bros. And what I've been preaching for the last 3 to 4 years about us is that we are finding different economic opportunities overseas. I always like to highlight different businesses that Americans are starting overseas, that whether it be in Thailand, Brazil, or in Colombia, is a very large entrepreneurship arm of the passport bros that always gets overlooked. But let's continue with the video.
You're lazy.
Bruh.
Okay. So tell me
We
why,
need both takes on this.
Tell me why, Tim.
And then I'm gonna get a rebuke after you hit him.
Yeah. Like the work ethic is giving me a lack of work ethic.
Now, let me ask you guys this. Who truly is lazy? Are you lazy for learning a different language? All right? Learning a different culture? Traveling the world? Does that make you lazy because you was able to put yourself in a position like that? That takes some time. All right? You decided that you don't want to go through the struggles of dating in modern Western America. You have more traditional values, maybe because you was raised in a 2-parent household and you would like to raise your children in a 2-parent household, or maybe you wasn't raised in a 2-parent household, but you see the effects of not having 2 parents in that household. So who really is lazy here? And we have to be careful with the shaming language that we use, all right? Passport bros are not lazy by definition, but let's continue.
You think this woman's attractive. You think she's beautiful. You take her out on a few dates. You realize she's rough around the edges.
Do we have to deal with women rough around the edges? Or are we looking for more feminine women? All right?
And so now you want to go to Thailand to get a girl that knows 50 English words.
A lot of countries that we go to, there's a good population that actually speaks some English, maybe in some cases broken English. But if you see here with this stat, English is the second most spoken language in Thailand, okay?
But she's going to be so happy to be taken out of whatever circumstance she's in that she'll be your servant for the rest of your life. It's giving me coming to America, bark like a dog.
Oh.
Daily back massages.
It's
right.
It's giving me your royal penis is clean, sir. You don't want a wife, you want a slave.
Now, how do you know what somebody's plans are? First off, a lot of passport bros are not trying to bring women back to America. So right there, you're wrong right there. Also, you don't know what this particular man is really looking for within his own relationship. All right? Everybody's not looking for the same thing, right? And to say that just because she's foreign, she's a slave, we got to watch that type of terminology, all right? That's very sickening and disheartening to try to say that just because you're going out the country, you want a sex slave. But let's continue.
I didn't even know there was a passport.
I didn't know either.
Movement, but so
we in them trenches.
Because we ain't lazy.
We in them trenches.
Right.
We ain't lazy.
I mean,
Right.
me and Ty getting stamps on our passport, but it's only for investigative purposes only. We just want to see what we want to see what they talk about.
A couple of bathhouses later.
So I'll say this: you want to go all the way over there to find someone, like you said, really come back and be your servant, your slave. It's not really somebody you want to build with, and then you gonna get here and realize It's a language barrier, it's a culture barrier. I don't really understand you. But you're more thinking, I want you to please me. But if you was really powerful, if you was really are you even worthy of being submitted to? Cats is like, I want someone that's gonna submit to me. Bro, what they submitting to? Some little boy stuff? Some little immature stuff? You want her to submit to you? What does that even mean, bro? Are you about to lead her? Man, my wife don't trust me. Are you trustworthy? Bro, when I quit my job to go full-time into speaking and ministry, my wife was like, I'm quitting my job too. It wasn't because she was just like God told me to. She was like, bro, when you left the streets and you stopped kicking in doors and you stopped moving work and you stopped running nightclubs.
Are we still talking about the passport bros here? I'm confused now. It seems like we're going into his street pass all of a sudden. Let's stick to the subject, brother. What's your thoughts on the passport bros? We're not going into the streets, all right, about what you did and what doors you kicked in. What are your thoughts about the passport bros? It's simple. Let's continue.
So to the cats, it's like, I want to go here and I want to travel and find somebody to submit to me. Have you even submitted to the plan of God? You know what I'm saying? Have you submitted to, like, okay, I'm here to serve you. You want her to submit. Are you willing to serve? Bro, I serve my wife. Bro, my wife's spoiled rotten. Got cavities all on her heart, bro.
Cavities on the heart. Good game. Got to use that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you went to Italy, you love it. All right, we going to go back. You went with your girls. I'm jealous, doggone it. I want to see that smile on your face.
Hold up. Pause. His girl went to Italy without him on a girls' trip? Interesting.
Here's the reality. I'm speaking directly to the passport boys.
I caught that. Good one.
No disrespect, but I'm just going to keep it 1,000 with
She
you.
called you boys.
It-
It's bros. It's
Bros, whatever.
My bad.
Passport kids.
These passport toddlers, they getting shorter every round.
God.
to the
Say
passport bros, my brothers, listen. If you really want to find somebody to submit, if you really that nice, if you really worthy of being somebody submitting to, like they in the States. You don't have to go to another country to find somebody else. You handle your business, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna find you someone that can speak, that your language, that can cook, that can serve you, that can love with you, that can build with you, that can help you go to the next level. You don't have to go somewhere else.
How in the world are you getting a passport to go to Thailand? You ain't been out of freaking Atlanta.
They literally are.
You
going
have
straight from
never
Atlanta to
been out of
Thailand.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Right.
You've never even been to freaking California.
Right.
You might find a bad one in Mississippi. You ain't been nowhere. You ready to go to another country? You ain't explored you might find somebody in Boise, Idaho. You've been nowhere, dog.
Right.
Stop playing. You going all the way to Thailand and you ain't been to Tennessee. Stop.
Now, let me get this straight. Every day you have all these podcasts with men and women discussing their roles in a relationship, all right? These podcasts have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, all right? These podcasts offer dating and relationship courses and advice, all right? You have a whole entire industry spawning up from dating coaches, right, on how difficult it is to acquire a woman or find a wife. And you got some guys like the passport bros, like ourselves, who decided to go overseas in search of not only women, but maybe some forms of a lifestyle, right? Maybe they want to experience a different culture. Maybe they feel safer overseas in some of these countries. Maybe they have a better quality of life, right? Maybe they have an economic opportunity that they can utilize, all right, to increase their time staying home with their family or to help their family back in the States. All right, there's a myriad of reasons why guys are becoming passport bros, all right? But the shaming language has to stop, right? First of all, you don't even know the definition of the passport bros before you speak on the passport bros. And the guys that's hosting the show look like they're probably passport bros, all right? So all in all, shout out to the Harley Initiative podcast. I like everybody on the panel. This is not no personal digs at them in any type of form of faction. You know, I think all the brothers are clean cut and want the best for the community, but you have to realize that this movement or ideology, or I like to call it, is here to stay. All right, peace. Till next time. What's good, family? Make sure to check out the official Passport Bros merch store.